This is the Samsung U360 Gusto, first released in August of 2010. Pure nostalgia. This is prom night. This is your senior year of high school. This is the first Mumford & Sons album. This is when you were worried the world would end in 2012. This is a phone with a 2-inch screen. You want a camera? You got a camera. 0.3 megapixels of camera. And no video recorder. Who needs a video recorder? It's 2010. Calm down. What are you, on YouTube or something? Has 2020 made you more nostalgic? Well, don't cry to me, people trying to get back to the past. Some of us were smart enough to never let go of it. It's been 10 years and this phone is still going strong. And there's probably nothing that's going to— Oh shit! That wasn't a joke, by the way. This is my phone after filming that scene. So this was not the video I'd planned on making. And I wasn't even planning on making a video. But yesterday, which was the 30th of December, I had this kind of random idea. I thought, what if I was to make a video about my phone? I've had the same phone I've had the same phone for 10 years, and I thought, you know, this is kind of a cool thing. Like, how many people in 2020 still have the phone they had 10 years ago? I never meant to keep my phone for 10 years. I'll tell you that in a second. But yeah, I just had this phone, and I looked up, you know, I never had really taken much interest in it, but I looked at it. I looked at the serial number and the model number in here, and I discovered that this phone had first been manufactured 10 years ago. And so I thought, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this funny little ad about my phone and my new phone, and I'm going to sort of just brag on this 10-year-old piece of hardware. And literally the very first shot I filmed killed the phone. That crash is not added in post. That's the sound of this thing splitting in half. You can see that it's pretty well gone. The sad thing is I've only made 3 videos on this channel so far, and the first one did this to my drone. You can see where there should be a camera there, but there isn't. I was flying the drone, and I got a little overexcited. The video was going well, the shoot was going well, and yeah, I saw it hit a tree. It was dark, so I just saw the lights kind of do this wobbly little dance, and then before I knew it, it was gone. So to answer the question you probably are wondering, how does it happen that I have a phone this old? I never intended to be a Luddite. I just sort of happened to become a Luddite. The same reason I have a 10-year-old car that I'm trying to sell. A link at the end of the video. I got this phone in 2010, which was my senior year of high school, the best year ever. And just a lot of things happened in the way. So for a little background on me, I had no intention of going to college. I intended to drop out of college, and I wanted to make films. We're finally getting around to that now. And anyway, I wanted to go to a college that would be the least financially burdensome on me. And so I went to the cheapest state school I could find, the cheapest 4-year college that would meet my parents' criteria. And while I was in college, there was a lot of other stuff going on, and updating my phone was never really a major concern. I didn't want to spend the money. Drinking beer made me feel better than having a new phone would, if I can put it that way. And, you know, when you're living on, I think I was making like $600 a month as a writer, you know, it wasn't really a priority. And then grad school came around. I don't know if you guys know about grad school, but grad school is not at all a financial situation in which you can invest in a new phone. And then after grad school, I taught in the high school setting for a few years, and there was nothing funnier. There was nothing funnier than pulling this guy out in class just to see, just to see my students' reactions to this. And, you know, every year I held on to it. I started teaching in 2015. By the time 2019 rolled around, my gosh, like it was automatic legend status. The phone had been in my pocket for 9 years at that point. They were only 12th graders, so you know, they're dealing with a phone that's been around. It's good coffee. That's been around for, you know, been around since they were in 4th grade. Many of them didn't even remember phones like this existing, and here it was that I had one. So what am I gonna do now? I honestly don't know. I find myself lacking the main adult set, one of the main adult skill sets that you need, and I've never purchased a phone before. If you're watching this right now, know that somewhere in the country I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm excited to get a new phone. I think getting a new phone will be good. I had to borrow someone else's phone to fly this guy because I didn't have a phone that could have the app capability. My phone couldn't do Google 2-step verification, so I've been locked out of my email a couple times. Yeah. And there are other things I've missed out on. This is going to sound really cheesy, but I would love to get on TikTok. I'm fairly good at imitations.
Precious. You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you. I'm not listening. You're a liar. And a thief. No.
Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls! Merry Christmas, Emporium! Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building and loan! Hey! Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter!
Happy New Year to you! In jail! Go on home, they're waiting for you!
Andy Dufresne crawled 500 yards through a river of shit I can't even begin to imagine, and came out clean on the other side. And doing them on TikTok seems like a better use for that platform, or TikTok seems like a better place to use that than YouTube does. Anyway, I guess having this problem, this broken phone, gives me the opportunity to try some of that stuff out. If I do get on TikTok, I can tell you what my name will be. It will be... I have no idea what I'm going to do about my drone, but I might make a video about it. Until then, I really thought 2020 was over, but it wasn't. There was one last surprise in store. Hope yours goes better. Bye.